Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. Now guys, most of you guys know in previous episodes I've asked, should I be collecting the G.I. Joe figures? Well, some people said yeah, and a couple of friends of mine here said that I should check them out. And when I started looking around for them, I found a few that I thought were pretty cool, so I said I'm going to put my money away to get them. And then I went over to the discount stores over at Ross Dress for Less, and I managed to find two figures that I thought were really cool, and I was amazed that I was able to get both of them at the same time. So we're going to take a look at those two today, starting off the G.I. Joe Classified Series collection. And these here is of the Crimson Twins. I believe their names is Tomax and Zamax. So guys, let's go ahead and let's check out these action figures. Alright guys, so let's go ahead, let's pull out these figures and let's take a quick look at these guys over here. As you can see, I got one and two of the Crimson Twins, which is really cool. But before we take a look at the figures and the accessories, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the packaging. So let's go ahead and grab the box here. Since they're both the same, we're just going to look at one. And you got a nice clear window to actually see the figure here. And all the accessories, there we go. The camera's focusing in good there. Then you got some little artwork here at the bottom of the character as well. You got G.I. Joe Classified Series. We actually got Tomax here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. And then just some symbols here on the side. I'm not sure what they mean, but he is number 44 in the series, I guess. And then on the back, we got some cool artwork of pretty much I guess these are all the figures that they're going to be bringing out in this Classified Series. I did see a couple of these guys here and there sprinkled around. So I'm going to be trying my best to actually pick these guys up. You got some Lego Mumbo Jumbo at the bottom there. And then you got the Cobra figures here on the side here on the left side of the box. And on this side, we got a picture of Tomax in the suit. Because you know these guys on the show, they always had suits on and everything. And as you can see here, I actually picked him up for $5.99. I actually checked earlier today when I was filming this, and these guys are actually going for like 60 bucks for the pair, and all I paid was 10. So guys, if you really want yourself a set of twins, go ahead and hit your local discount store, and you might get lucky and get them. So let's go ahead, let's break the seal on this, and let's get these guys out so we can check out some details and check out some of the articulation on these figures as well. Oh, looks like there's one more piece of tape. Let me go get that tape off. Get it here. There we go. Now let's pull them out. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. You know, sometimes there's always some little hidden things there. No, just that. But that is a cool Cobra logo there. I might keep that, put it on display with these guys. Alright, here he is. Now let's go ahead, let's get him out of the plastic holder. Let's see here, these guys are in here pretty tough. Let's go ahead, pull them out. There we go. We'll go get the accessories here in a little bit. Let's just get him set up. He looks pretty cool. Let's get him to see if he can stand. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's pull out these accessories so we can take a look at them later on. And get rid of this big bulky plastic thing here so we don't have to keep it on the table. And sometimes I wish I had nails. This thing is so hard to get off without the nails to actually grab that tape. But here we go. And now we just got to get the other accessories over here. Looks like a couple of things for the pistol and another knife. So let's go ahead. Let's get this tape off over here. There we go. Get rid of that. Get these accessories put over here for right now. We'll get to them here in a minute. But let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Now, hopefully my camera's been working so far. Hopefully it'll continue working, and we can get a good focus on the character itself. There we go. Now he's got a nice head sculpt there. Looking really good. Details on the figure, he does have the Crimson Twins uniform, which is very nice. And I know on the show one of these guys has a scar. I'm not seeing on any of these guys. I'm not seeing on him, so maybe his brother's the one that's got it. Well, grabbed him by the foot and he leaned over. But very nicely done with the muscle sculpting, the body and everything. You can see all the joints are double jointed, so that's going to be good. And like I said, the detail on him is very nicely done. This is a very nice figure. Now let's check out the articulation. As you can see, he can go out to the side 90 degrees. He can do 360 rotation at the shoulder as well. He does have a little bit of a shoulder pivot too. I'm not going to stress it too much because I don't want to snap it, but he does have bicep rotation as well. And he has a double jointed elbow, so you can get his arm up well past 90 degrees. Now, this figure it has articulation in the wrist, it has a wrist twist, but it doesn't have any wrist bend, it doesn't seem. I don't want to chance it and break the hand, but it doesn't seem like he has any wrist tilting, but he does have a wrist twist. And he does have an ab crunch here, as you can see. Now this one clicks into place. And he has a little bit of a hip rotation, not much, but it's there. And what's cool about this one, guys, I don't know if you can notice it, but these guys actually have these double jointed hips there, so he can actually go out 90 degrees. Rotates at the thigh as well. Like I said, he is really stiff, and I'm trying my best not to snap anything. I don't want anything coming off on these figures. So this is about as far as I can get his foot. It might be able to go farther, but right now that's as far as it's going. I don't want to chance it and risk breaking it. Now with the foot, he does have a little bit of up and down tiltage, and he has a little twist on it. And at the boot, he does have a twist down there as well. So he does have quite a bit of articulation on him, which is really good. So that means you can pose him up all different ways. Now it seems like this is a piece here that can be taken off if you chose to do so, but the Crimson Twins always have that little neck guard on them, so I don't recommend taking it off. But once again, this figure is really cool. Now he does have some sheaths for the knives, so let's go ahead and put these knives that you can see here. They're really cool, nicely detailed. Let's go ahead and put them in the sheaths. He's got one on his leg and one on his hip. Let's go ahead and slide that in. All right. There we go. And he also has this submachine gun here. It's nicely detailed, looks really cool. And it comes with two accessories. One is, hopefully, let me pull it up so you guys can see here. Oh, hold up. He does have this little magazine that you can actually clip in here. So let's go ahead and clip that in. And it also comes with a silencer, so if you want to add a silencer to it, you can do that. And these guys got some pretty good grip here, so hopefully his fingers are articulated properly. So instead of just holding a weapon, it'll actually look like he's really, there we go. So it looks like he's actually really holding a weapon with the trigger, finger trigger on it and everything. Very cool, very nicely done. Now guys, this looks really awesome, and I would take the other figure out right now and do it, but it's pretty much the same thing. He's got the same accessories, the same pieces, he does the same articulation. So we're just gonna go off of Tomax right now. But guys, this here is where we're gonna end the video for today.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
It's here, the G.I. Joe collection. Infantry Trooper. Codename Grunt. Bazooka Soldier. Codename Zap. Motor Soldier. Codename Short Fuse. Laser Rifle Trooper. Codename Flash. Ranger. Codename Stalker. Communications Officer. Codename Breaker. Machine Gunner. Codename Rock and Roll. Counterintelligence. Codename Scarlet. Commando. Codename Snake Eyes. Each sold separately. G.I. Joe from Hasbro.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Alright guys, so that wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to the G.I. Joe Classified Series Crimson Twins, are they worth getting? Yes, they are definitely worth getting, and at the price that I was able to get them at my local Ross, they are definitely a steal. Now I did see these online going for about $60 for the set of the exact same figures. So guys, before you buy these things online, go check your local discount stores. If you have a DD Discounts or a Ross Dress for Less anywhere near you, or an Ollie's, go check them out first. You might be able to pick these guys up for a lot cheaper than trying to pick them up online. And guys, this is the part of the video where if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a new video, and share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. And guys, do me a favor and smash that like button because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. Once again guys, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.